Hello, trading has closed on the 24th of June, 2024. As always, we'll do our disclaimer first, go over our calls, and then make some predictions. Here's my trading plan for tomorrow, which is June 25th, 2024. Please remember, my calls can be wrong. Please trade at your own risk. Also, I have personal business this month, and we'll have some next month too. Also remember, MEJT system gives targets. It says nothing about the entry. Okay, we look for the pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should have the early low. We said unless we gapped up smartly and took out this high, which we didn't, that we should see lower prices, which we did. So this is a reminder of what we said. We had a nice target if we gapped up, but that did not happen, so we don't have to worry about it. That's why we have if in capital letters. During the day, MEJT said this drop was false, retraced. Said this rally was false or retraced, so the drop is false or retraced, and that's already played out. We have a number of indicators, including the wave count, sentiment, and the DeMark counts for a possible short-term high in this area. That's still playing out. Here's an engulfing par, closes at the low. No guarantees in this world, but so far that's called the top. I don't see any reason to change the idea. Doesn't mean we go down every day. We actually have some support at today's low. Here's our trend. Here's our channel. Support from the low of the channel. The long-term wave count still compatible with the top, but if you look at the move down from the high, there's at least this count where there's wave balance right at the low, and there's also a wall into the close. Unrestrained selling, particularly at the end of the day when only the amateurs are left to sell. So all this is at least compatible with gapping up tomorrow. Doesn't change the longer term picture or even the intermediate term picture, but at least if we do gap up tomorrow, we can explain it. That doesn't mean that we're going to close up though. Well, tomorrow's pattern has really low. Typically it's a rally day with a high in the final hour, but if it's weak, more weakness should follow in the days to come. This day in the cycle often has a pattern hard to identify when it's viewed alone. The wall into the close often is followed by gapping up tomorrow. That's often, that's not always. And there's a wave count which argues for the same thing. Now while there well may be a wave up, a move up, at the open tomorrow, the idea that we're in the area of a tradable top remains the valid idea here. Again, if we take out this high, it doesn't change anything, but since we've started down, that's become less likely. We're still in the area of a top by all these criteria. Doesn't mean you won't gap up tomorrow. I think any move up here will eventually fail. But just as the move up here will eventually fail, the move down will eventually fail, and at some point we're going to see a sustainable rally and new all-time highs. But that's not what's playing out now. We're looking for lower prices. Don't forget that the first move after the FOMC announcement was a drop, and just about always that lets us know the next move of consequence is going to be a down, even if we have a rally first. We've had the rally first. The top came when we had it as a possible top. Not the only top, but a plausible one. And we're dropping. And even if we do gap up tomorrow or trade higher tomorrow, I think the idea that we've seen a short-term high remains a valid idea. And that's today's call.